so hyper. I went straight to a pair of Dickies right after my diapers. I ain't no lie. To the day my life expires, I'ma give it to you. What a nigga, like I ran a river through you.
Yeah. Did you do some what? Don't get me wrong and spit about it. Yeah. Throw your hands up. I wanna know something though. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga wrong, heard the flow, third for show. Bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And Blaze the public never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all soaking the drawers. I came knocking for the game, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you could ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine cone you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. What? But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody's a gangster. My head is corrupt.
Bang! Yo, welcome back to BangnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary, the Ball Sports Commentary Network, Season 3, Episode 11, Week 3, Start Sits, Picks and Dribbles for Shits and Giggles, Fantasy Football Episode discussions, and I'm sorry I'm late, folks. I'm sorry I'm late. Had a busy day, got home late, and no need to explain. We should get right into it. This weekend, we have a few matchups that let me try to get the guys in here as soon as possible. But we have a few matchups that are warranted this weekend, and it's week 3. It's week 3. I don't want to hear at the beginning of the season after this week. I don't want to hear that. With an 0-2 Ravens and an 0-2 Cincinnati and a 2-0 Pittsburgh and a 2-0 Chiefs. Like, I don't want to hear that. If y'all don't start passing these L's around and y'all keep taking these L's, y'all season going to be over by week 5. All right? You talking about Patty Mahomes trying to go back for a 3-time world championship, trying to create the dynasty and stand on top of shit. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear this. We got a lot of injuries going on. We got a lot of scary stuff going on, but it's to be expected. This is football. I don't know why people be thinking, especially in fantasy, we gotta have some injury reports to say Debo Samuels, the 49ers look weaker. You could get at them right now. Kansas City got weaker. You can get at them right now after losing Pacheco. But then they went and got a old soul, an old dominant soul that they had that knows Andy Reid playbook. All that this weekend. Kareem Hunt signed to the Chiefs. And oh my goodness. Does he get to start right away? Or doesn't he? You know what I mean? We're gonna see. We're gonna talk about it. But we had a game on Thursday night, and it was what I wanted to see as a Jet fit. We waited a whole year and a half to see Aaron Rodgers. And can he spin the ball like Aaron Rodgers? And he was moving out the pocket. He was spinning the rock. They was dropping his shit. He was mad at them. He didn't want to hug his coach. He don't do the huggable thing. And that's all right, because I'm a thuggable guy, and I don't do the huggable thing with men either. You know what I mean? Week 3 is shaping up to be an intriguing clash for the NFL fans, sports analysts, and fantasy football diehards alike. In this latest edition of #BALDSC, we're diving into some of the hottest matchups and giving you the start sits picks that'll either carry your fantasy team or leave you dribbling in the feet. Let's kick things off. In week 3, it's packed with must-see matchups. Few good games in here. It's a few. It's like 6-7 good matchups this weekend. In this episode of BALDSC, we're breaking down the biggest games and giving you the start sit advice to dominate your league. From Rodgers rolling at home for the Jets to Lamar Jackson's desperate bid for a win in Dallas. We got you covered. Let's dive into the action and see who'll be a fantasy star or bust this week. First, we got the Patriots versus the Jets. Rodgers rolls at home, and Rodgers looking in vintage form, leading the New York Jets to their first home victory against the New England Patriots since 2015. Salute to A-Rod, AR8, as I call him. The Jets dominate 24-3 in a 24-3 win on Thursday Night Football, turning heads. Everybody speaking, and he bringing himself back to the conversation, and people better pay attention. As Rodgers delivers a masterclass at MetLife Stadium, people, fantasy people, I ain't see Rodgers on enough lineups. I ain't seen him in enough leagues because everybody wanted to know. But after Thursday night, people better be throwing him in the stash. He's heating up. And the Patriots defense look utterly outmatched. Brissett looked horrible. Trying to do the best he could, but he still looked horrible. I think Stevenson got hurt in that game, trying to stiff arm, got his finger caught in the mask. I think his finger might been sprained, broken. Then he fumbles. He tries to come back and he fumbles because he can't hold the ball right. And that was a smart play by the Jets defender to let them know, if you ain't right, don't come on this field. Big matchup for Lamar, the Ravens and the Cowboys, 2 MVPs, 2 desperate teams. Lamar Jackson, winless and wounded, brings the Ravens to Dallas. After a rare 0-2 start, he's never went 0-3 in his career. On the other side, Dak Prescott needs to prove he's worth the big bucks. After Dallas crushing week 2 loss in their home stadium in front of their fans, Baltimore is leading the NFL in total offense, but they haven't been able to close a game. And that has been their Achilles heel for the last 4 or 5 years. Even with great defenses, they cannot close games, not the important ones. Lamar makes a mistake, rather he fumbles or he throws an interception late in the game, and then he's trying to get it back desperately before the time. Then they fall behind the time, and then they fight in time. And first game of the year, they fought time, try to get it at the last second, and it just wasn't. That's just not sustainable. Meanwhile, Dallas is gearing up to shut down Jackson's dual threat ability. I would sit Prescott this week in your lineups if you're hesitant. But you got to start CeeDee Lamb. That's all he got to throw to. So if you start CeeDee Lamb, I don't know. If you hesitant on Prescott, you got somebody better, start him. But I don't know. I would probably play Prescott. He gonna go off in this game, the best he can. Baltimore Baltimore's defense is leaking yardage in secondary. In the secondary, also watch for potential breakout games from Brandon Cooks. The Ravens through 2 weeks, they have an abysmal 28th ranked defense, and that's horrible. That's horrible. So they got the number 1 offense and a 28th ranked defense. You know, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Because to me, on my offensive chart, the Ravens are 15th. But they got the most yardage, so that makes it arguable that they got the number 1 offense. I don't think they do. The Saints putting up the most, not as of yet. The Saints putting up the most consistent through 2 weeks. So you cannot ignore David Carr and the Saints. Their defense is even looking better. Better than they got a top 4 defense in 2 weeks. So, you know, we're gonna see what in that matchup. Chargers versus Steelers. Now, this is the battle of the unbeatens. The Chargers and Steelers coming to week 3 with undefeated records, thanks in large part to the elite defenses. J.K. Dobbins is lighting up the field for Los Angeles, already setting a record through 2 weeks for them. On the other hand, Pittsburgh defense is as stingy as ever. Stingy as ever. Ranking top 2 right through 2 weeks. I would start Dobbins again. It's risky because he always gets hurt by week 4. Or, gets on the field, but he's been marvelous. And if you got him, you should be starting him. He should not be on your bench. Pittsburgh runs defense will test him though. Justin Fields is also coming off the most efficient player of his season. Fields might surprise this week, but he'll have to face a tough Chargers zone defense that has been suffocating QBs at least through 2 weeks. Then you have the Texans versus Vikings. Houston chasing history. The Texans aim for their first ever victory against the Vikings this Sunday. Houston riding high after week 2 win. Will allow C.J. Stroud, a darn quarterback, and Nico Collins to pull off the upset. With key injuries plaguing both teams, this game has the potential to turn into a grind. Justin Jefferson is back for Minnesota, but Mixon is hurt, and Pierce is out for Houston. This could be close. Low-scoring affair. I would start Collins, no question. He's been remarkable through 2 weeks, but it might be wild to sit Texas running backs. Then you got the 49ers versus the Rams. Battered, but battling. Injuries have ravaged both the 49ers and Rams, making the NFC West showdown a tough one to predict, with stars like Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Kittles out for San Francisco, and Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua sideline for Los Angeles. Fantasy managers are scrambling. Kyron Williams is a must start, and keep an eye on Jawan Jennings, who could see increased targets. Well, they're definitely going to see increased targets this week. But beware, the injury bug will have a major impact on this one. Then you got a showdown. Chiefs and Falcons Sunday night be right here on BangnACES Live and Direct or the B.A.L.D SC Network. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs headed to Atlanta to take on the Falcons team coming off a thrilling last-minute win. Can Kirk Cousins deliver another primetime stunner? Mahomes hasn't looked quite like his MVP self. And with his key offensive pieces missing, like Pacheco, this could be an upset week for them. But I'm not going to give Cousins that much credit. I'm not starting Cousins, but some people feel confident to start Cousins. He didn't show me enough. He didn't show me enough on Monday night. But we'll talk about that. His primetime form might just carry the Falcons to victory. And then a Monday night game, The Saints and the Eagles face off. What could be a pivotal moment for Philly's defense, already showing cracks after a heartbreaking loss to the Falcons. And BangnACES and Bang USA Sports starts his picks with all eyes on the Jacksonville Jaguars. They need a dub. Mr. the Prince that was promised or whatever, what's his name? Everybody's tearing him up right now, and it's deserved because he hasn't earned it. And Buffalo Bills, can Trevor Lawrence, that's the name, shake off the shaky start to the season and lead the Jags back to be talked about honorably. Stay tuned for all these storylines and fantasy advice as we break down week 3 here on the B.A.L.D SC Network or BangnACES Live and Direct. Hashtag Bengals Sports, hashtag NFL, and hashtag BangnACES. Salute, salute, salute. Just had to get that in my intro. Got Basie in the building.
Bang! Salute, baby. What's going on?
I'm late, brother. Sorry, I'm late. What's going on? Where Moose at? Where Moose at?
Moosey probably on the road somewhere.
All right. Probably get in here soon. All right, man. What's going on, man? Let's start with the Thursday night game. How you like the Jets?
Go Jets, baby! Oh, let's go Jets. They looked amazing.
Yeah. Would you recommend people pick up Aaron Rodgers and stash him, or
Nah, come on. It's gonna be. Did you see that running game? Did you see that running game?
Shoot, man.
That's the best. That might be the best running game in the NFL, bro.
Oh, that is a statement.
It's not really. You got the top 5. You got a top 5 runner, and the baddest rookie I've seen in the last 10 years, next to Christian McCaffrey, bro. Braylon Allen is a problem, bro. He's gonna push hard, but not for the job, but for touches. And then right now they almost had a full split. It's only then you got 2 healthy animals running at you. And you can run that kid a little more in the beginning of the game, boom, boom, beat the defense. That kid was crushing people, giving them hits, bro.
He was.
He really was, bro. It was beautiful.
It was awesome, but I can't downplay Aaron Rodgers' game, man. He had a high QBR game. They had a couple of drops. It would have been an imperfect game for him. Like, he was passing the ball, man, and he looked like vintage Aaron Rodgers. How could you dare say nobody should pick him up?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not running to the wire for Aaron Rodgers. They don't got enough in the passing game yet.
I know you don't have to, but you know.
No. I mean, even for the people out there like that, like in my opinion, it's not run and grab Aaron. They don't really got it figured out yet. I mean, him and Garrett Wilson wasn't on the same page all night. Alan Lazard caught another touchdown. He's, whatever. And Mike Williams, again, almost non-existent. Almost caught a touchdown, but almost non-existent without that. So their passing game is almost not necessary either. Did you see that run game? You know I love the running, bro. That run game is, I'm not joking, it's definitely, it's going to be one for the ages, I think, this year. We're going to see something super special out of these 2 running backs this year. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, man. The run game looked really well. I think they're going to save Brees this year with that dual running sensation. I don't know, man. Braylon Allen, ever since he came out in week 2, scored the 2 touchdowns, let the world know he existed. They incorporated him really fast into their offense.
Yeah, bro, he had double-digit touches, for real. Easily had double-digit touches again, almost had another touchdown again. Like, yeah, bro, like if he's on your waiver wire, because he's definitely not on ours, but if he's on your waiver wire, that's somebody to go grab instantly.
Definitely needs to be stacked on your bench there somewhere. 11 touches for 55 yards. He didn't get his touchdown, but he ran really well. 3 calls, 16 touches for 54 yards. That's the 100 yards right there for the running game, and he got a touch. So they both put up some numbers. Aaron Rodgers was 27 of 35, 281, 2 TDs, no interceptions, 127.25 QBR. I don't know, Base. Who's out there like didn't have Justin Fields anyway, but if you do, you need to have Aaron Rodgers. Who else?
I mean,
He overstands a few. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Maybe somebody want to staff him, and just not me. That's all. I don't see the passing game doing much. It don't need to. When you got a defense like that, and you can run the ball like that, you can control the whole game. And then you got AR just shooting.
Lawrence struggling how he is. If you got Trevor Lawrence, I would recommend take a look at Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but you got Trevor Lawrence after a game too. You already went and grabbed somebody. So there's some, you know what I'm saying, with the Baker Mayfields and the Derek Carrs and all of that. That's been going on.
Oh,
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's been
top of the league. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you already did that move if you was in trouble with Trevor Lawrence. That's all I'm saying. But if you didn't, then bang is making sense. And you might at least want to stash him on your bench, man, if you hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Just in case that passing game do wake up and Garrett Wilson turn into Devontae Adams, it might be a wrap. You know my pants? You go over there. I'm not
All right. So then we had salute Sir Charles. I'm sorry, brother. And first in the chat, #1 fan. He says salute to us.
Salute, Sir Charles.
Yeah. He keeping me on my game. He was calling me like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I gotta come on. We gotta do our picks. All right, man. And who did you pick? Yeah, everybody picked the Jets in that game, so everybody's up right now. Let's move on to the next game of the game. Tomorrow, you got Caleb Williams going to battle Anthony Richardson, right? That's his name. And Anthony Richardson comes in with a higher QBR than Caleb. But Caleb is hyped to be better quarterback. What do you think Caleb needs to do to beat these Colts? Or can he even beat these Colts?
I don't know, man. Their offensive line don't look too good. I mean, in all actuality, that's
it looked the same to me. Like when they had the same thing. Like
it looks suspect.
Like
yeah.
It's hurting their run game, and it's hurting him. You can't get the ball off. A lot of little dinking dunks. Come on, you're not taking no throws down the field. Bo Nix is taking more throws down the field than him. Anthony Richardson. Stroud. Then you say he felt like Stroud sunned him last week. He didn't take to it too well. How you feel about that?
Say it again.
I said, you talking to me?
Yeah.
I said, Caleb Williams felt
yeah. I mean, he didn't really do much yet at all. He got a lot of prove it to me to do. He hasn't thrown for 200 yards. You know what I'm saying? He can't hit a simple out route, a simple hitch route. Like, he's a mess at the moment, and he better get it together quickly, or they're gonna pull him like they just did Bryce Young. So, yeah, I really feel that. Like, I really feel that they would be better suited with all the weapons that they have. I mean, not having Keenan Allen hurts a lot, but you got DJ Moore, you got Robert Doomsday, you got weapons, you got somebody you're super comfortable with, and somebody that's an animal. And you got a decent running game if you use it. You know what I'm saying? Check down to DeAndre Swift.
Salute, Moose. Welcome to the panel.
What up, Moose?
How you doing, man? Ain't missed nothing. We talked a little bit about
doing?
Thursday night game, but the Bears and Colts. We talking about Caleb right now, man. What you think about Caleb versus Richardson tomorrow?
This game might be closer than people think.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, he's just not throwing the ball
Yeah,
down.
Chicago defense is so serious. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
Chicago's defense. If you look at last week, Anthony Richard had a tough time against Green Bay's different defense. They gave him all kinds of problems. And Chicago could do their defense could do the same to him. Another thing I noticed about Richardson is he looks like he runs out of gas, like around the middle of the third quarter. If you watch any of their games,
Yeah. He's a big boy, so
he needs
maybe
to
he's
work on
just
his
still
stamina.
getting into football shape. You know, like if you think about it, how much do the starters really play in the first couple of weeks until football starts? You know what I mean? The first preseason, all that bullshit. How much do they really play? Barely at all. Barely at all. What, a couple of plays, and then they get him off the field. So he's still getting into football shape. It's only been 2 weeks.
I
Is what
ain't
I'm
trying
saying.
to hear none of that shit, bro. There's
You're
plenty
right.
of big,
No excuses.
there's plenty of
excuses.
big quarterbacks in the league that don't look winded like that.
The Bears defense has succumbed 37 points in 2 weeks, and so has the Colts. So they pretty even on defense. But I just think the Colts offense is way better. You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna eat it up. But we'll see. We'll see what they can with that offensive coordinator come up with to help Caleb. I'm just not sold on him yet, man. I'm really not. I've been saying that since last year. So.
Oh, I thought you was the tank for Caleb guy last year.
Well, you know, everybody was talking about tanking for Caleb. I knew he was gonna go to number 1 pick, but when it came to measuring him against the Bo Nixes and the Shadors and all these guys, to me, he wasn't the guy. He was flailing last year. Everybody blamed his team and all of that. But I'm seeing the same thing right now in the NFL. It's too fast for him. He can't get the ball out. He's thinking and dunking. He has no confidence to throw down the field. He looked real suspect for somebody who was asking for a stake in a team before he stepped on the field. You know what I mean? So he looked real suspect. He don't look like the phenom and the hype that they rolled him up in on a ball. He don't look like that guy.
Yeah, but he also got drafted to Chicago. Ooh, when? Ever? When? Never. Ever. Never.
Wasn't Chicago on a 6-game winning streak going into the end of the season last year with Jay?
Yeah, but it was the defense, though, bro. It wasn't Jay Fields.
Better weapons.
But that's why I be saying what I say about Jay Fields. It's not that he's a good quarterback. It's that he represents a different kind of threat. So he flips the defense into a different kind of way, and it forces them to do more. Forces them to get out of position. And that's what makes him a good QB. Okay. Roman, say goodnight, y'all.
Nope.
All right, salute, Rome.
Salute, Rome. Salute.
All right. Who we playing from this game?
Oh. Anthony Richardson. I don't know. Look for early morning Michael Pittman news. Michael Pittman just hit the injury report. So, yeah. So look for that news early, and then if he don't play, oh my God, Josh Downs.
Is Downs healthy? Is he playing?
I think he's playing. Yeah. Yep.
He's back.
Yep.
Okay. So then I wouldn't even recommend Pierce if Downs is back. But
hell no. Nah, but yeah.
Nah, but listen, if
No.
Pittman don't play, then you do play Pierce.
Even if Pittman does play, and even though Downs is back, Alex Pierce has deserved his touches.
Word
Yes.
up. Word up.
So
He
I
gets in
wouldn't
the
have.
game, bro.
I have no
In the
fear of
flex.
playing. I have no fear of playing Alex Pierce, regardless of who's
Yeah.
playing or who's not.
Yeah, 100%.
Run him in the
100%.
flex. Run him in the
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah. And then, of course, Jonathan Taylor goes without saying.
Mhm.
And then on the other side of the ball, I don't know, man. I might want to watch Chicago offense a little longer. I might not start nobody. But if I was going to start somebody, it would be DeAndre Swift.
I'd go with DJ Moore over Swift. DeAndre Swift has done nothing. Chicago's old line is horrible, bro. Caleb's
Yeah,
getting
I know, but I think
beat up.
I
Caleb's
think he
getting
needs
beat
to
up.
check down more, and I think they
And
probably worked on them screen passes and shit. They
it,
have
it,
to.
it might,
They
but
have to.
I'd be wary because DeAndre Swift has not looked good at all.
Yeah, but he's the only running back on the team with any talent. Let's be honest. Khalil Herbert is a trucker. He just runs people over. He's a good big back. I would use him early to beat the defense up, but you can't because you don't got an offensive line. So you need to put Swift in the game. If I'm just logically thinking, okay, this is my logical thinking. They got to work on the screen game. They got to work on the dump off. You got to get this kid quick passes like what Aaron Rodgers was destroying him in the beginning of the game with quick passes, get it out quick. And that's the only way because you don't have an offensive line. You can't drop back. He can't hit DJ Moore on an out route, bro, because he don't have no time. And that's real. He literally missed him on 3 out routes where he was open, bro.
Yeah,
I know DJ Moore ready to kill somebody, bro.
It's also going to be matchup based. The Colts don't get a whole lot of pressure up front, so he might have more time this week than he did last week.
That's true. So, okay, Swifty. I feel Swifty. Moosey's now on the fence, and I would agree with DJ Moore. He's the old lead. I don't know about Romaduze, but you know what's funny? Romaduze will catch the fucking 20-yard pass down the field for make a move and make a touchdown 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? So
and also Keenan Allen's out again, so
yeah. So okay. I mean it's scary, but if you have to, if you're in a pinch, a lot of injuries and stuff, so you can put him in the flex. I wouldn't recommend it as any more than that though for Romaduze. And I guess DJ Moore would be like a 3. You know what I mean? Like I can't expect much from this offense. It ain't show shit. It's garbage. It's bottom of the league in offense. It looks as bad as Carolina in Chicago on the offensive side. Then you flip to definitely play Chicago defense. If we talk about the other side, definitely play Chicago defense. And if you don't have a defense and you need one, I would play the Colts against Caleb Williams. He ain't did shit. If you stream it,
that backfired for me last week. I was thinking the same thing because of Willis, and that shit didn't work out, bro. They gave up all kinds of yards to the Packers.
Right.
So
yeah, but this is the Packers. Willis did a good job of keeping the ball where it needed to be. He did a good job of game managing, and they ran all over that team.
Who is that? Who's the coach over there?
But we'll get to that game and them guys.
Who's the coach over there, though? I called him McVay on stream. I want to correct that. What's his name?
Who?
LaFleur? Packers.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur.
Yeah. LaFleur's game plan for him, for Willis, was I gotta commend it, man, because he was successful in that game plan. So I gotta commend that game plan because I did not expect that. I was beating up Willis. Now,
yeah, he did good. Man. He just but that he did good. He didn't do great.
Win the game, you know what I mean? And
they did the one. They did the one thing. The only thing they could do. They had to put it all on Jacobs.
Yeah.
Jacobs touched the ball over 30 times last week.
They beat the hell out of him.
That was the only thing they could do.
That's a fact. All right, so who we got? Who we picking in this matchup?
I'm gonna take. I'm
Colts.
gonna take the Colts. Yeah.
Colts. I went with the Colts. Everybody's going with the Colts. Have base and what you doing, Sir Charles? Let us know. All right, we're done with that one. We'll head to the next matchup. Eagles versus the Saints. Eagles coming off an embarrassing loss last week. They had a game right in their hand. They drop it at the end. Everybody blames Saquon, and I get why they blame Saquon, but they lost by the 1 point for not taking points when they were supposed to take points in the first quarter. On the first,
Nah, they lost that game by not running the ball and passing when they had no business doing it.
that too. I mean, it's I get what he was saying. He ran the option there for the quarterback. The quarterback decides to do that, right? So, I just don't want it all on Saquon back because he played his ass off in that game, and
Turn off TV.
I just when they had the first drive of that game, they drove all the way down and they got stopped. They're going for it on the fourth down. They didn't kick a field goal. Atlanta gets on the board first, 3-0. If they get up, they lost by the 1 point. That because then they go for a 2-point conversion later on and they get it. But then that 1 point is what they fucking lost by later on and 3 quarters later. So it was like, yeah, see if it changes the momentum. It changes the whole way that game would have been played if they would have took them points when they had to. And if he was the Chargers coach, the old Chargers coach, and did that, he would have took a lot of flack. Sirianni gets half of the blame for me, but Saquon did drop the ball at the end, and he acknowledged that he needs to make that play. So what can I really say about that? You know what I mean? But Hurts is not looking dominant. You know what I mean? And how y'all feel about Hurts in this matchup right here?
You're gonna have to throw the ball. Come on.
Got to throw the ball. Saints gonna air it out.
Saints gonna put up points. That's for certain.
Saints 91 points in 2 weeks. Their offense is clicking. Scored on 16 straight drives, possessions. That is remarkable. I know Carr's gonna balance off at some point, but would you be running Shaheed at the 1 or the 2? Because I know they got Chris Olave, but Shaheed's been the more consistent person since last year. So I'm thinking I would run them at 1-2 or vice versa.
I would stay just the way it is because it's working.
He's coming off the bench. He needs more reps. Five targets a game is not good enough when he's giving you a touchdown every game. Like he need more reps. They giving reps to people that ain't doing nothing on the field. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like I think Shaheed needs more respect so he can get into the fantasy starting roles. Like, you know what I mean? But he's been consistent and
yeah, but that might not be his style of game. He might not be a good route runner. He might just be the over-the-top guy.
So you just run him in the slot.
There's a lot of dudes that are like that in the league. They're just look at Mike Williams. He's not a great route runner, but he'll take the top off your defense. He can go deep. He's like one of those kinds of dudes.
Okay.
Your 1 and your 2s they gotta have routes in their bags. They have to, you know what I'm saying? They don't create space. They don't necessarily create space with speed. That's what Shaheed does. You can't, he's hard to keep up with.
Right. Do you think the Eagles have an opportunity or are they just overhyped?
As of right now, I mean, they went into Dallas and put it on Cowboys in Dallas, so that's not easy to do.
55 points in 2 weeks, so they are scoring the ball, but you got to tip your hat to Saquon for most of those points. You know what I mean? So I don't know about Jalen Hurts, man. I don't know. But who we starting off this game?
All right. From the Saints side, let's go with Alvin Kamara,
Kamara.
Derek Carr, Raheem Shaheed, and Chris Olave, and
You're gonna start everybody in this game.
yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
Who's they backup tight end that's coming in for Taysom Hill?
Jawan Jennings. Is it Jawan Jennings?
No, he plays for the
49ers.
No, that's a receiver. Jawan Jennings is a tight end.
Oh yeah, that's right. Only reason why I asked because Carr is known to throw a tight end on his hot routes.
Or is it Jawan Johnson? I know it's got.
Come on, Johnson.
I'll tell you right now.
I guess it doesn't matter, but I just asked it because Carr's known since the Raiders to go to his tight end pretty often, and he goes to Taysom Hill in the red zone a lot. I don't know if that changes. You know what I mean? Taysom Hill is a little special little utility package, so. But from the Eagles side, who you starting? Saquon,
Hurt, Devontae Smith.
Is AJ Brown back this week, or is he
I don't
still?
think so.
No.
He's still out.
Oh man, all these injuries early in the season. They look like they need him there. They need him to keep their offense dominant. Like without him, it's like it's easy to tee off. Who we going for in these games? I went with the Eagles in this game, in this matchup.
Where they playing?
In New Orleans, the French Quarter.
Yeah, give me New Orleans back home.
Who that nation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who that nation? All right, so Charles went Colts. And then he goes Saints. All right. Oh, y'all riding with Carr, huh? Let's see what the Eagles defense looking like. According to my list, the Eagles are they're not in the first quarter. Where are they? 26 in defense. Oh wow. And these guys are the number one offense. I might want to change over. I'm gonna stay with the Eagles. What are you going, Half?
Oh, this is a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Charles.
We'll go with the Eagles.
Eagles. Have me on the same page. Is this a must-see game or is this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start it. Next matchup is Packers and the Titans. The Packers. Is Love coming back this week, or is he just getting ready for next week? Because if he's back this week, I gotta go Packers, man.
Well, it's definitely a game time decision.
Which I think gonna happen though. Malik Willis gets another start.
I wouldn't play Love. They don't need to.
Yeah, Yeah, let him just keep. When he come back, it's gonna change the whole game plan against Green Bay, and right now to adjust to all running, and you think that Titans got the defense to stack the box?
I don't think so. Titans play good secondary defense. And they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Titans is really playing good defense actually right now.
Where I got them in my defense rankings. Titans 24, 48. They've allowed 48 points in 2 weeks. They're all right. They were the Dolphins and the Browns, and they gave up a lot of points, man. I think who to start from this game? You think Christian Watson and these guys ain't gonna they just not startable with Malik Willis back there, right?
Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't know. Just a runner. But if Jordan Love play, everything changes.
Facts.
Period.
I think
100%.
Jaden Reed is hurt too, or something like that. So that would even give him more of a reason to play Jordan Love. To Christian Watson this week. Oh no, damn, they ain't letting me put that picture up. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta have a packet picture up here. I'll go back to the ball joint. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Dummy. You big dummy. I gotta take this joint out. Oh no, alright, that's cool. We talking about here the Packers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no Packers up there.
I mean, realistically, even if Jordan Love play, you want to temper expectations on all your Packers. And I don't know. I mean, for real, like
what's going on with
Titans,
Jacobs, man? Mr. Fumbleitis over there, man. You still
who?
start him? Jacobs.
Come on, man, you crazy? Of course.
Mr. Fumbleitis. Wow. This Colorado Baylor game, crazy. But anyway. All right. So who we picking out of this? Y'all got anything to say about these guys? Hey, where's my book? Titans. What's to talk about the Titans, man? I know everybody's been killing Will Levis. They've been killing him. He's like the joke of the year with his miserable fumbles and trying to make a play out of nothing, and I don't know, disaster for the team. You know what I mean? Rex Ryan killed them, called him selfish and everything. And is he that bad? Is Will Levis that bad, bro?
As of right now, yeah, he's pretty fucking bad.
Oh man. What they running game looking like? Who they got over there?
Pollard and Spears.
Pollard. Okay.
But Spears is hurt, so it's just Pollard.
Yeah.
Just Pollard, huh?
And Pollard's a good play. He's been playing well.
Packer defense, though.
Yeah, I don't like this matchup for him.
Yeah, but people are out there decimated.
Yeah, they are. It's
You
a
know what I'm saying? Realistically, like
big.
there's so many people on the injury report. It's crazy.
Yeah, I went Packers in this game. I'm gonna go Packers. With or without love, I'll go Packers.
Yeah.
Sir Charles, Packers.
Hard,
Anybody
man.
else?
This was hard because without love, they're
I think
still suspect.
I think Malik Willis could beat Levis if he's that bad.
This is a revenge. This is a revenge game. He's got to beat them.
Yeah, that's his old team. That's right. That's right.
All right, you talk me into it. Let's go, Green Bay.
you wasn't thinking
Let's
about
go.
Yeah,
Let's go. I love revenge games. That's beef. Like what? Let's go. Right? I get to play, coach.
Y'all treated me like trash. Like,
Word up, man. Y'all never gave me no receivers. You gave this guy DeAndre Hopkins and Calvin Ridley.
Facts, man. What about those guys? Do you play those
No,
guys?
maybe Calvin Ridley. I'd play Ridley. I ain't touching DeAndre Hopkins. I dropped him in a few places. Like I just ain't dealing with the headache of it. He's sure. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. One of the most. I mean, come on. If you had D Hop, you were straight. Just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but he's at that point of his career, and he's on a bad offense.
Yeah, tough.
You know, with D Hop was a great player and everything, but ever since he went out with the steroid thing, he ain't been D Hop. You know what I mean? When he came back, he did okay, but he ain't been D Hop, catch everything, hands of, you know what I mean? Like, but I guess, like you said, he getting older. I thought he was a good route runner, but the left's struggling to get him the ball. So I don't know if you blame him, Levis for that or D Hop. He was injured start the season.
You know what though? I'll tell you what. I would stash D Hop just in case. Just in case they figure it out. If you got a deep bench, you know what I mean?
Really looks good. Let's see if he can get some more shots at it.
Especially with his red zone prowess, you know?
Yeah. I like D-Hop, man, for the red zone purpose alone. But without Kyler Murray looking for him, it's been different. It's different for him. All right. Have you the last one. Who you going for?
Oh, Green Bay.
All right. All right.
It's revenge, baby. Kick me to the curb, will you? I'll show you guys.
I hope he do come in and play like that, man. I really do. Let's go. Images. All right. And then we got D'Amico Ryans coming in with the red hot Texans. Going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings, the Sam Darnold-led Vikings. Jefferson playing, Addison out. What y'all think gonna go down in this game right here? Not enough weapons, or all they need is Jefferson.
We're talking about Minnesota and who?
Vikings. Texans. CJ Stroud and them.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a great game. Minnesota coming in with a top 3 defense, only gave up 23 points in the last 2 weeks. And the Texans 13 gave up 40. But Sam Darnold, I don't know. With that aggressive Texans defense, think he can handle that blitz package that D'Amico Ryan's going to send at him?
Yes.
Ooh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me think about that one for a minute. Who you starting out of this game?
Everybody. It's gonna be a whole lot of points. There'll be a lot of points in this game.
It's gonna be a lot of points in this game. A lot of points. Okay. That means Stroud. Who's his number one over there?
Nico.
Yeah, Nico Collins, and then you got
Check your stats. Nico's hurt too.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be. You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a Tank Deli type day, baby.
I hope so. Tank Deli has suffered this year, man.
Nope.
These guys.
You're forgetting this is another revenge game.
For who?
Stephon Diggs.
Oh. 2 years off of his old team. 2 or 3 years off his old team. That's a long time ago, though. You don't think?
I'd have to look it up, but this might be the first time that he's playing the Vikings since they traded him.
That's right there in the NFC. He was in the AFC. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay. Wait a second there.
Yeah. I just fucked everybody's head up, didn't I?
I'm definitely going with C.J. Stroud's been really consistent. He's doing really well since last year. He's really stood on key. Top 12 offense with 48 points scored in the last 2 weeks total. And like I said, their defense is 13, tied with the Lions and the Seahawks with 40 points given up. I don't think Sam Darnold going to be able to handle that blitz package. Quite frankly, them boys is beast down there. Charles, Texans. Who y'all playing from the Vikings? Just Jefferson and the running back. What's the running back name?
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, Aaron Jones.
You could play if you're hurting a running back too, like I am. I'm actually playing Tyson Chandler this week.
Tyson who?
Chandler.
Oh.
Well, when you got Joe Mixon and Christian McCaffrey and they're both out, what am I supposed to do?
Make a trade.
Yeah, man. Make a trade.
Do something about it.
Nope. Too early. I don't need to. No.
Keep saying that. You're starting Tyson Chandler, B. Keep saying that.
Yeah. Who's averaged 10 touches a game for the first 2 weeks and actually had more yards than Aaron Jones last week.
Yeah.
So call me crazy.
He had a good week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sir Charles. Wow, I told you they paying way better than you thought. Yeah. All right. What you going with?
Houston.
Base.
Texans. They're just better. Bottom line.
All around.
All the way around, yeah. Both sides. Minnesota's playing great defense.
Yeah, man.
But
top 3.
Sam Darnold balling. Where they playing? Where is this game?
In Minnesota.
Woo!
Minnesota flying.
You know what, man? I'm going with Sam Darnold and the Vikings, B.
On a limb.
I'm going with the Vikings. I done talked myself
On
into it. Like,
a limb.
Yeah, you did.
straight up.
Oh man.
I'm doing it, bro. I'm
I
doing
don't
it.
know, man.
I'm sorry.
You don't
I'm
have to
sorry. No run
apologize.
game. No run game, really. Cam Akers only. Ugh. Ooh, the way Minnesota been playing defense too. In Minnesota, I don't know. No, I
Yeah,
talked
well,
myself right into that. Yeah, man, I'm going that way. I have to.
If Sam Darnold, they got JJ McCarthy. If he keeps it up, though, he'll definitely be a starter on a team next year. It just won't be Minnesota. He'll work his way into.
Oh yeah, he will. He won't be starting nowhere. He'll be sitting right behind Sam Darnold for a couple of years
I think
because Sam Darnold cheap, and we can keep this rookie learning. You crazy? He gonna sit right there, bro. He ain't going
he has
nowhere.
a 1-year deal.
Who?
I think he only on a 1-year deal.
He's a rookie. He's on a 5-year deal. He ain't going
no,
nowhere.
Darnold.
Oh,
Oh yeah, but you keep Sam Darnold too. Crazy? He's cheap.
he's
He'll
gonna be
be his because the rookie is so cheap. You could keep both of them. I wouldn't get rid of him if he balls out this season and they have a good run at things. And you got this rookie sitting behind him. Oh, you gonna learn until this guy comes ready asking for. If he's balling midway through the season, I'm gonna extend him maybe 2 years.
I don't think he's gonna take it because you got to remember he rode the bench a lot.
He's a floater, bro. He's happy to take anything right now.
But if he has a super season this year out there with Jefferson, he's gonna be looking for a bag. And
He's gonna be looking to pull a Baker Mayfield, and I wouldn't blame him for doing it.
Right, you know what I mean? It took long enough to get here. Like
It's possible. I hear y'all. It's possible. I would pay him then if I was Minnesota and keep the rook on the bench.
ooh,
Not even joking.
JJ
That's why I said midway through the season, I would just extend him. You ain't going nowhere. You balling. You gonna play right here.
And Donald besides the playbook. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think
What do you mean?
Donald got like key mechanics to learn from.
He just been in the league long enough. Sam Darnold was an animal. He just played for the Jets. You know how that goes.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
No, I mean, let's keep it real. Let's start your career in.
Man,
You start as a Jet. You start in Cleveland. There's a few places around Carolina. There's a few places around the league where you start. Yeah, you might not have such a good year. You know what I mean? Cam Newton was an anomaly. Guys, people don't give Cam Newton the respect he deserved. He was a lot better than people realize. He threw for 400 yards in his first game in the NFL. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Beast, bro.
I think Cam Newton gets disrespected a lot.
100%.
But Cam gotta get
Him gone. He gone. He gone. His career is over, but he did have a good one, and he was a great player.
Has a great podcast though. He came up with some crazy topics, and I love his honesty and his perception of the game. You know what I mean? You could tell he looked at the game very different, but he's very judgmental for somebody who didn't like people being judgmental on him. You know what I mean? So, but we'll move on to the next game. This abysmal game right here, Giants versus Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good game. What you mean?
You got
Did
Danny.
you say this was gonna be a good game?
Yeah.
This is abysmal right here.
Okay.
So you Giants ain't getting that. You think this is one of the wins they gonna get right here on the season?
100%. 100%.
Man, if
Yeah.
they do that, your boy Deshaun is gonna get buried. He knew the Daddy Dobbs, man. Daddy Pennies. Oh man. Oh man, I don't believe it though. Let me see who I went with the Browns. I'm going with Deshaun. He gotta get it right over there. Cleveland has a good run game. I don't. They have good defense. I think the Giants is in for it this week, trying to run the ball all the time. They're just gonna stack the box on them. But they do got neighbors, and then you got Wan'Dale Robinson coming up the charts too. So I don't know. They looked at the game they were supposed to win. They lost, and they was in it to the end, but they lost. Let me find out Colorado gonna do this walk-off OT shit. Wow. Who you start out of this game? Should people even have Deshaun on their on their fantasy teams?
No.
Not as a starter.
Oh, a question I would ask you: would you have A-Rod or Deshaun on your bench?
Rodgers.
A-Rod. We was talking about that in the first Patriots Jets review and all of that, and I was asking basically if people should be thinking about putting Rodgers on their bench. And he said it's going to be a running offense. He wouldn't. But I think there's a few quarterbacks out here we can play Rodgers over. You know what I mean? So, that vintage Rodgers, not broken down Rodgers. But they did pay the Patriots, so
I just don't think he's gonna put up big numbers ever. Like with a run game like that, he's gonna, maybe throw for 200, maybe even 250. But
for 281 this week, you don't think he gonna go 20 more yards in a game or so? Coming like 300 is beautiful. Like,
yeah, I just don't think it'll be consistent to where you know which game to put him in. You know what I mean?
okay. I know he was off kilter with Wilson, so it's hard, but he looked like he on point in chemistry with Lazard. And that's that old school connection and timing. And it looked like it's gonna work out for the Jets with that. But let's get back to the Giants. Can you play any of their running backs? Should any Giant running back be on anybody's bench?
No,
Of
absolutely
course.
not.
Devin Singletary. What?
No.
He did score a touchdown last week, but he didn't jump out the page for me to go get him in. I went and got Braylon instead. You know what I mean? So, but what about who they backup guy? Gray. How's he looking?
He ain't been in a position where he could play too much.
No, he hasn't played. Oh, all right. I haven't seen a lot of the Giants games this week. I've seen more Cleveland. I watched more Cleveland the last 2 weeks than the Giants. Which brings me to Cleveland is all because of Deshaun, right? They lose him because of Deshaun.
Yeah.
Mari Cooper not getting nothing. Should he even be in anybody's starting lineups for this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to. You drafted him so high. The opportunity is still there.
That depends on who else you got.
You are playing the Giants.
He wasn't drafted that high.
This is a get right game. Yeah, he's drafted as a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. There he is.
Yeah, well, if you drafted him as your wide receiver 3, you definitely have another option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they got to get right, and this is a get right game. This is perfect as a get right game.
Colorado come back at the end to steal this fucking game. Let me find the fuck out. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm on the fence with Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
He has no connection with Deshaun Watson.
Oh,
Never has the entire time he's been there.
2 years, he has not had any chemistry with Deshaun. And who do you
Yes.
blame that on? Do you blame that on both of them, or do you blame that on Deshaun? They're not
I
practicing.
don't think you necessarily blame it on anybody. They just don't have chemistry with each other
I've
for
seen
whatever reason.
Amari Cooper open a couple of times, and he just doesn't get the ball. You know what I mean? He looks for more, and they got another guy over there. Who went over there? He
Yeah,
looks for
yeah.
that guy more. Like,
Yeah, Amari Cooper has 5 catches on the year. In 2 games, he has 5 catches.
yeah,
I'll definitely play somebody else over him.
that's a fact.
You got to show it to me first.
So Neighbors is a go. No to Amari Cooper.
For me.
Wait. I would play Amari Cooper. Slow that down.
I wouldn't.
I
was eating, so I couldn't defend my character. And I'm sorry, Amari. You're not much to defend right at the moment, but the opportunity is there. When you get 7, 8 targets a game, bro, eventually they're gonna link up. You don't want him on your bench on that day.
Good point.
He's definitely
he has more
flex worthy.
games. He has way more games without it than he doesn't. So I'm not trusting it.
Oh man, Colorado beat Baylor in a comeback victory, and they're gonna be talking trash.
College football?
They're gonna be talking trash, bro. Oh my goodness. Tank for Shador. Cleveland gonna try to go get Shador. Nah, he's not. All right. Running backs. Ford, James Ford. Is he worth it?
In the flex?
In a flex position?
Yeah.
When Chubb coming back? Week 5?
That's when he's available too.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So Ford it is. All right. Well, I'll go on Browns in this game, man. Where y'all going?
Cleveland.
Charles. All right. It's on you, big dog. BC.
What's that? What?
Who you going for? Giants, Browns.
Giants.
Ooh. On a limb. On another limb.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know either, but
You just blew my mind, bro. Like, you're taking Daniel Jones against that defense? Wow.
Yeah, that defense been real suspect all season. Sorry. That defense isn't last year's Cleveland Browns, and that offense is non-existent. Yeah, I'm taking the Giants. They looked pretty good last week, and the defense played good both weeks. So,
gave up 46 points in 2 weeks. Good enough for a 22 spot on the list. They under the Colts, under the Raiders, under the Chiefs, under the Cardinals. So, yeah, they middle of the pack. That's the Browns. The Giants are even worse. 26th ranked. 49 points in 2 weeks. So that's, it could go either way. But that's over. We'll go to the next game. I think this is the matchup of we won't say matchup of the week, but a great matchup of 2 undefeated teams early in the season. And that's going to be the Chargers versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Ooh, Jay Fields versus Herbert. Is Herbert still hurt?
No, I don't think so.
I know he was a little nicked up, so I didn't know if he still was hurt. All right. See my games.
He's a game time decision.
Wow. And who's the backup over there?
Taylor Heineke.
Oh, no.
Taylor Heineke in the Eastern Stick.
Oh, no. I know Coach gonna run the ball. J.K. Dobbins has been a stud for him. But with Taylor Heineke, they get to tee off on J.K. Dobbins. This could be a potential injury game for him. God forbid. But Steelers deep. They gonna. Oh man, they gonna. Oh man, I ain't know that. I might go Steelers here. I might go Steelers there, but who we playing out this game? J.K. Dobbins is, of course, but who do you play out of this game? Like,
I mean,
be playing
you
the Chargers and Steelers defense.
you could take the risk on Quentin Johnson, and the flex, J.K. Dobbins in the flex,
These
and
are
that's
the top two defenses in the league right now. 13 points for the Chargers, 16 points for the Steelers in 2 weeks. So that's really surprised me, man. Khalil Mack and them and Bosa and them have really been doing their thing under Coach Harbaugh. Wow. Let me think. Because Jay Field's going to have a hard time with that, isn't he?
no.
I think he is.
I'm going with the Steelers. We just make my presence felt.
Okay.
Steelers, they're gonna run all over this team. Yeah,
I'm going to go back with the Chargers. We'll go back with the Chargers. That was my original pick. But Taylor Heineke, bro, that's scary.
Tyler Heineke is always a good serviceable backup.
Against the
Going
Steelers,
up, going up against the Steelers is the sad part. They would have been the same thing with Justin Herbert.
guys a way slower release than everybody. TJ Watt gonna have fun with him. Like, I need Justin Herbert to be playing. Like, then I'll have more confidence. But Taylor Heineke, that could go either way. But I'll go Chargers for this one. Where you going?
Chargers.
Have goes Chargers. Charles goes Steelers.
Good man, Charles. You know where it's at.
Steelers have one touchdown. That's just gonna catch up eventually, bro. Their defense is not gonna do this for 17 fucking weeks. It ain't happening.
It's possible.
It ain't happening.
It's possible.
It's not happening, bro.
Right.
Who have they played the first 2 weeks? Nobody's. Like they're beating. They're playing the only teams that they could possibly beat. If they were playing real fucking teams, they'd be 0-2 instead of 2-0. Sorry, your defense, as good as their defense is, it's only going to take them so far if they cannot score points.
Yeah. Steelers all day.
Tomlin really doing this thing with that team, and that's what they do. They get dubs based off their defense. You know what I mean? And they've been doing that for a long time. And people try to doubt him year after year, and he does the same thing. He grounds and pounds and plays great defense. And so I got to tip my hat to him on that. But Harbaugh, undefeated, first back into the league, is undefeated. I know it's all supposed to come. I just don't think it's going to be in this game, especially if Herbert plays.
He's expected to play, but right now he's listed as a game time decision, but he's still expected to play.
Okay. Now we head to the next game. We head to Tampa, take on the Bucks with your team, Moosey. Your team,
Mm-hmm.
Denver Broncos. How y'all think that's gonna go? That
Not how I want it to.
Baker Mayfield playing remarkable football through the first 2-3 weeks. They're going into his third week. Do you think he can keep up that fire, Basie? Can Baker keep up that fire?
Oh yeah, with those kind of weapons.
With Mikey Evans and Chris Godwin. Mikey Evans is due. Because Godwin had a heck of a week last week.
Yeah, but he'll have Mike Evans will have Surtain on him, so we could temper expectations with him. But Godwin gonna eat.
Go to border, Mikey. Surtain ain't been locked down this year. They've been going at him. Go to border, Mikey. Damn it. Nah. Nah, I think he only had 20 yards receiving last week, and it was kind of embarrassing. He is due. I'm sure he's going to be telling Baker, look for me, bro. Look for me. Where you at, baby? Settings. Let me change this background real quick. Yeah, I see who it is. Number 14. God win. My secret family member right there. Oh, they ain't let me put it up? Oh, yeah, there you go. It's my secret family member right there. Shh. Nah. What's going on with the Broncos, man? Bo Nix? You gonna blame Bo Nix? Got 4 interceptions on the season, 2 per week. But he has been throwing for way more than Caleb. 250 a game, 200 a game, 200 and more a game. It's pretty impressive. Do you think he can get better? Not those get the ball away to the Buccaneers cover 2 defense.
Well, it's going to be a rough week for him again. I mean, he's a rookie. It's only his third game, so he's still learning.
Yeah. Do you have good hopes for him? Is he headed in the right direction, or is this more the same for you with Denver?
It's about what I expected. Like I said, he's a rookie, but coaching wise, he's in good hands. So I expect him to get better. I'm just being patient. That's all. We'll see.
What's going on with your running game over there?
It's non-existent. That's another problem,
bro.
That doesn't make it any easier for a rookie.
Right. He's struggling. He's not getting no help.
It's like Caleb.
Right. So are you blaming your offensive line for that, or just those running backs just underachieving?
It's
name your running backs, please.
It's more the running backs. Javonte Williams has not panned out at all.
Yeah, he's been.
And Jaleel McLaughlin is not. He's not a workhorse, dude. He's not that. He's a scat back.
He's a scat back. I thought he was gonna have a bigger role this year, man.
No, he's not. He's not that type of running back, really. You're not going to give it to him 20 times a game and tell him to go up the middle. He's a small dude. Like,
okay.
I think they should get I want him to get Estime more involved, but
They got another running back, Estime.
yeah, he's a rookie. He's just gonna have he's just gonna have to earn it.
Okay. Who do you play from the Denver side of the ball?
I don't know,
No
man.
one?
I don't think it's gonna be a very good game for them.
Blowout?
No one.
The Bucks get
And
the blowout? That's what you're
and
telling me.
there's nobody on the entire offense in the first two games that warrants it. Really, like nobody's done nothing. I mean, Cortland Sutton had a shit ton of targets week one, but then last week he only had like 4, I think, or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's going on with Cortland Sutton. He had mad targets week one, and then it just went down to nothing basically. Like, what other receivers you have over there?
Reynolds, they got Reynolds, they got
Played well last week, Reynolds.
Franklin, the rookie, but he was out week one.
Yeah, Troy Franklin. Why is he not playing? He's hurt. He should be playing, man. It's not like those other guys are locking it down. But Reynolds played well last week. Where's Reynolds from? The Lions?
Yeah.
He's been everywhere.
Yeah, Rams, Lions. Yeah, he has been everywhere. All right, well, what we going for in these games? What do you start? Let's do that.
No one from the Broncos at all. No one.
I'm crapping on the Broncos all year, man.
Sorry.
Sorry, Broncos fans. All right, well, that means you going for the Buck, basically.
Yeah, from the Bucks, you play all of them. Even Cade Otton, if you're hurting that tight end. I mean, the Bucks is rolling.
They are rolling.
They are rolling.
I don't know. Denver looked different on defense this year.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Bacon don't care. They're going to be on the field enough.
Yeah, I go Bucks to have.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bucks, and I'm definitely not co-signing Cade Otton.
Nah, I'm not co-signing Cade. I'm not co-signing Cade Otton either.
Your boy has 1 catch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
2
get like
weeks.
3 targets a game.
No, 2.
2 targets a game. Yeah, no, you can get a better tight end going. Even though the tight end position been kind of sucking this year, like they not really standing out. If their name ain't Kelsey or
I don't care. You could find way better option than Cade Otton. Dude is ranked 79th.
yeah.
And that's just in his position ranking.
And where are the Broncos against tight ends?
I don't care. He doesn't get looked at.
Yeah, the Broncos are like in the 30s against tight end. That's why Cade Otton is a thought.
Broncos are giving up 39 points, tied with the Falcons. Oh, that's the offense. Yeah, no, that's the defense. Tied with the Falcons. They're in the 11th spot. Or you could say, you could argue 10. 10th ranked defense right now in 2 weeks. So you're not playing that bad on defense, man. Like, let's see what Bucks at. Bucks are 6. Giving up 36 points in 2 weeks.
The Broncos are ranked 20th against the tight end.
20th. Wow. All right. I might get a red zone look or 2, but it's still the 2 targets he normally gets.
Come on now.
Gotta catch the ball.
Just not being used. I don't care what defense they're playing.
That's a fact. This image. Nope, that's not it. Come on, guys. I gotta give me a better matchup picture. Gotta give me a better matchup picture. All right, we head to Seattle. Dolphins head to Seattle, take on the Seahawks, who've been playing really well. Seahawks, let's see where they at. 12th ranked defense, offense, 9. And we already know about Miami's woes. Tua bench for the next 4 weeks. So they going with their backup. Seahawks defense's cornerbacks is pretty good. I don't think the backup gonna be able to beat this team. What y'all think here, man?
Yeah, Skylar Thompson is gonna be suspect, man. It's scary.
And like he's mad scary. But let's see what the game plan he come out. You still got Devin A-Chain cutting it up over there, so that might help him a lot. You know what I mean? Metcalf finally looked like he's starting to wake up. Lockett alive and well, and then Jigba jumped off the charts last week with like a lot of targets, 12 targets or some shit like that. And scored the rock. Does he continue to go up?
Or I think so.
Fluke.
No, I think Njigba has finally showed up, and we have seen it. For real.
It's gonna be all on A-Chain's back to get it done. I don't know if they even got the defense to contain Geno, who's been playing really well. Reverted back to 2 years ago, Geno. What y'all think about that?
Geno been playing good football. We will see. It's very early. He looked good last week. He didn't look so good in week 1, though. So, definitely got opportunity.
Very good in week 1. They just took a L. I think he ran for like a 60-yard touchdown and all of that.
No, they didn't. They won. They played Denver week 1.
Oh, they won. They won.
Yeah, they just ran all over them.
Okay. Who do you play out of this game, man? Start with the Dolphins. That's gonna be tricky, man. People got Tyreek Hill and Waddle.
You gotta play them.
You gotta play them, even with Skylar Thompson doing the rock.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, that's scary.
It's unfortunate, but you gotta put them in, bro. That's Miami's offense right there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm playing you temper expectations, of course. You're not going to have Tyreek Hill being the number 1 guy on the week, but it's still Tyreek Hill. He'll still probably have 6 or 7 catches, 70 yards, maybe a touch. Jalen Waddle, same thing, 5 or 6 catches, 60 yards, maybe a touch. And then you play A-Chan, and then maybe that's it. I don't know. I think Mostert, let me check. I know Mostert was getting healthier, but he might still be sick.
Me don't know about that, man.
Yeah, no, like for me, again, he's a stud, bro. You're talking about studs.
Yeah,
it's like sitting Justin Jefferson because a new guy is coming in.
For me, I'm 0-2. I can't take a 7-point Waddle game this week. I need guaranteed points. Yeah. So I got guys on my bench that I might take a risk on a Christian Watson this week. I might take a risk on because he's a number one and they're gonna get targets, especially if Love plays. Like, you know
Well,
what
Raheem Mostert is or is doubtful, but Jeff Wilson is back, so that'll loosen up A-Chan a little bit. And again, for me, it's as simple as like, okay, Tyreek Hill, number one pick, Devin A-Chan, number two or number three pick, Jalen Waddle, number two, number three, maybe even number four if you got lucky pick. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That guy is not sitting
Waddle
on the
has
bench
not,
for me.
as a person that had Waddle, when he was with Tua, the last 2 weeks, Waddle hasn't put up over 9 points, or I think he hasn't even went over 7. You understand what I'm saying? So I will.
How sick will you be if he goes off this week with Skylar Thompson?
It happens. You know what I mean? I would hope
Yeah,
that.
it
And
does.
who are you talking
I
about putting
I,
over
under,
him?
I understand what you're saying, Steve. Like I believe me, I get it because I've been through the same thing with Waddle. He's wildly inconsistent,
Very.
wildly inconsistent.
And I had him
More
last
often,
year, and he was just
yeah,
consistent.
But
more
you
often.
drafted him. You drafted him though, bro.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
I
so
drafted
what?
other
I drafted a lot.
players.
Yeah, I drafted a lot of other dudes. That won't stop me from sitting them. Like
It's
Right.
week. It's week
it's,
2,
it's
guy. We
Yeah,
had 2
well,
weeks of
I'll see
football,
you
bro.
again in week 4. Like, that's how I
yeah.
look at him. Like,
But for
show
who
me
though?
something. Show
But
me something.
for who? That like since you're talking about
It
yourself
depends on
specifically.
what
Shaheed,
it
for Christian
depends on what you
Watson,
got.
for Jalen
Yeah.
Reed. Depends on what you got. Like,
That's I'm
make
asking
bigger
Steve
risks.
specific. That's all. You got it. I'm talking about your team. Let's talk about your team specifically. I hear what you're saying.
Right.
Don't I understand what you're saying completely. Again, I'm still gonna. I want to know who you think is better than Jalen Waddle from
I
your
think
specific team.
I think that it's a risky play either way. So I think I will
100%.
go with a risky play that hasn't played, that showed me little things, you know what I mean, over Waddle this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
Let me see.
and that'll for me that I'm the opposite. I'm gonna go with my stud. Annoyed, not happy, but
He
yeah,
hasn't been a stud though. That's the point. Like he
yeah.
hasn't
It's
been
only been
playing
2
like a
weeks of
stud.
football. Yeah, yeah.
Going back to last year, it was the same
And he
thing.
lost his gunner. That's gonna look for him.
What did he finish last year?
I might even go with a Pierce over him or Watson for me. I ain't paying Palmer, no way, but
You talking about Christian Watson with Malik Willis
that's okay.
or
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 possibly
Alec
another
Pierce? I might co-sign to Alec Pierce.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
matchup.
Christian Watson? Come
Either
on.
one. Either one.
What does he have? Like 1 point on the year?
Christian Watson Waddle ain't did that much better than Christian Watson playing a full game. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my argument with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I just, for the people watching who got Waddle when they line up, hey, you want to run with Waddle, go ahead. But he hasn't shown anything like to.
For me, I'm gonna play my stud. I hear what y'all saying. Give me my stud. Give me my guy that I believe in over the guy I grabbed up off the waiver wire any day. Now, if you drafted correctly, you should have the guy who would replace Waddle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Waddle's not a stud, bro. He's wildly dropped off from his rookie season.
And he's a number
But
2.
He had
So
he had over 100 catches his rookie year. In the past 2 years, he hasn't had any more than 75. He has had over 1,000 yards.
yeah, but they added Tyreek Hill to the team. That's why. As a rookie, there was no Tyreek Hill. It was only him.
Like
He was
last
the
year,
number one.
he only had 4 touchdowns. He had 1,000 yards. He only had 4 touchdowns, 72 catches. That's not exactly a stud.
For me, I'm playing Jalen Waddle over both those two. Now.
I'll probably play Monday night play Gabe Davis over him.
Oh wow! See, like that's so reckless.
It's not reckless.
No, it's not. Not if you're looking at, not if you're, yeah, but not if you're looking at the numbers as they are right now, present day. Like Gabe Davis is seeing a fuck ton of targets.
That's right.
Now we don't know what
they've produced.
Waddle's going to get. We don't know what Waddle's going to get with Skylar Thompson in Seattle, one of the hardest places to play. And Seattle has a pretty good defense this year too. Right. Like Skylar Thompson might not have that many opportunities to throw the ball, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just don't feel safe. I see both sides of the argument, but I'm leaning towards more like I don't trust Miami this week. I got to see it first.
They show me something, right? Until they show something, like see what their offense is going to be like without Tua. We know what the offense is with Tua. They air it out. Skylar can't air it out like that. He's going to dink and dunk, which brings Waddle into the fray, but he's going to look for Tyreek first. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you're talking about
they might even
a first or a second read versus a third and fourth read. Like, yeah, he caught a big touchdown, though. He might catch another one.
There's a number two just like him.
Yeah, but Gabe Davis has done what with all them targets? Nothing.
Because Trevor,
he's got because Trevor, right?
Trevor has struggled, but he still got a boatload of targets. You know what I mean?
So, that produced absolutely nothing.
And it's a Monday night play, so it's like it's just better for me.
Yeah,
according to my strategy.
That's scary. You know, that's scary.
I don't know. I just always look at it. I look through the lens of fantasy. Cardinal rule of fantasy: volume is king, and I don't know what his volume
at the running back position.
Like. At any position, volume is king in fantasy. At any position, any skill position, volume is king.
Yeah,
period.
Tell that to DJ Moore. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
It's still king. Either way you put it, volume is king.
Yeah. What is Gabe Davis like? 2 for 20? Come on.
Who y'all going for in this game?
Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle.
Baby. All right. Speaking of the two, headed to where the Raiders play? LA now?
Las Vegas.
Headed to Vegas. After a benching this week, Bryce Young gets benched and Andy Dalton to the helm. Do you think Andy Dalton could do something against these Raiders? This Antonio Pierce Raider squad. Crosby, you know.
Well, the last game Andy Dalton played, he threw over 300 yards. So
he'll move the offense too.
It could be better.
Wow. So then
I wouldn't be surprised if this game
wide receivers from the Panthers this week.
Maybe.
Deontay Johnson only for me.
No Leggett.
No, not yet. But I would play Deontay Johnson because of what Hev said just a second ago. Volume.
If you want to take a flyer, I think Andy Dalton could get the ball again.
Yeah, I think so.
We might see a welcome to the party game.
Oh.
You mean like one catch for a big touchdown or something?
Maybe 3 or 4 catches, but one of them could be a huge one. He's the deep guy.
He's a gunner. At least the old Andy Dalton is a gunner, man. Can the line protect him though?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Because you're talking about Crosby coming to get him, like
no run game at all.
Dalton knows how to roll out. He can throw it on the move.
He's old. He'll be decent. He'll be better than Bryce Young. That's for
Oh yeah,
certain.
yeah.
So we'll be able to see
He
the
should.
offense
He
for the
should
first
be.
time.
Yeah, he should
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Who you playing from the Raiders?
Zamir White.
Who you
Mhm.
playing, Zamir?
Yeah,
Mm,
because Carolina's so bad
Oh
against
yeah,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
they were
so
they,
that's
they were
that's the only reason why. It's
yeah.
not like I'm
Cause he
happy
ain't done
about,
shit.
but yeah, he ain't done nothing. But again, opportunity. It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
and God
So
Minshew is in
Brock Bowers. I'm playing Brock Bowers, Devontae Adams, and yeah, yeah.
playing in Gardner Minshew.
I mean, in DFS or something. I mean, I don't think he on anybody's team, but if he is on your team, you could play him. They play in Carolina. If you stream in QB, you could play Gardner Minshew. They play in Carolina. It's like, yeah, play everybody against Carolina. They haven't done nothing on defense.
That's just
They're
true.
horrible. They're
Every-
just horrible in general. Ugh.
Everybody going Raiders here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably gonna be the game to watch for the week. The 0-2 Ravens. 0-2 Ravens. Lamar's never went 0-3 in his career. Lost 3 games straight. I know any part of the season in his career. Winless and wounded brings the Ravens to Dallas, who just lost at home last week.
Badly.
On the other side, Dak Prescott needs to prove he's worth his big bucks. Against the Baltimore Ravens, whose defense has not been what it was last year. Do you sit Prescott this week, or do you play him? First question.
You played that.
You play Dak. You play CeeDee Lamb. Do you
Cool.
play Ferguson?
No.
Especially Dak. No. Okay.
No.
So, do you play Cooks?
No.
Zeke.
No.
Wow. Okay.
He could fall in the end zones.
He
You got
could,
you got
but
running back. We was talking before about everybody being hurt, so
yeah, but he ain't
You
been
might-
nothing. You talk about not done nothing. Zeke been trash, bro.
Yeah,
You
they
been
were-
watching? He ain't been doing nothing.
none of their running backs have really.
Nothing. That's the backfield you stay away from. That backfield looks horrible, bro. Most of them is on the wire. Zeke is on people's benches, but they're mad they drafted him. That's for certain. Yeah, I avoid. I'm telling you, Dak, CD, I'm good after that. I mean, if you drafted Fergie, then you playing Fergie, but
Ravens. They're gonna need more than Dak and the CD to beat the Ravens. That's because if you let the Ravens just double coverage CD, who the ball goes?
I mean, them other guys are gonna be out there, but I ain't playing them. You asking me who I'm playing? Like, yeah, that Cooks could do something. Jalen Tolbert looked good last week. He could do something. Yeah, nope.
It's a lot
I
of
ain't
hurt.
playing them guys. You know what I mean?
All right, fair enough.
I might play Fergie though. I might play Fergie just on the strength of Dak like throwing to the tight end. You know what I mean?
Hasn't done a lot coming back from injury. I don't know how incorporated he'll be in this game, but I'm sure Dak will look for him at some point in this game. It's the short routes, though. You know what I mean? I don't know if I play. See that? It just tight ends. People are struggling at tight end.
Exactly. In PPR league, if he catches 4 or 5 passes for 25 yards, you're happy right now. At tight end is so miserable at tight end right now.
Right.
Travis Kelce ain't done nothing, bro.
Right.
Sam Laporta hasn't done nothing. Come on, man. Like the best, the elites are trashed right now. Dalton Kincaid, nothing.
Nothing.
Only one doing good is Trey McBride and Brock Bowers. And that's it. Everybody else is a sus. Oh, and last, Jonnu Smith. That's it. Jonnu Smith is talk about from that other game, Miami. I like Jonnu Smith with Skylar Thompson. So anyways, little sneaky play, tight end, DFS cheap.
I like it.
Where y'all
Listen to the
going?
coach, huh?
Any Ravens to play?
And nah, we ain't playing none of those guys. How about you play all of those guys with as suspect as the Cowboys defense has looked?
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it. Like play your Ravens. They need to win too. Like
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews,
The Cowboys
Zay
defense hasn't
Flowers.
really looked bad. They just ran up against a really good team.
I know Mark Andrews is playing, but likely been getting his targets too.
Yeah, it's a risk. You got to play both of them. If you know what I'm saying. Like it's unfortunate, but at the moment you got Mark Andrews. You're not putting him in against Dallas.
Yeah. You gotta play Mark Andrews.
You got to play Mark Andrews. Like that goes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes there's just those guys, man. I'm playing them.
Back to the old formula, so they're gonna go back to their studs.
Yeah, like for me, I'm blessed. I got Sam Laporta, but I also got Brock Bowers. So I'm starting Brock Bowers this week, and I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like Laporta, that was last year, bro. You look like shit this year.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock Bowers is on fire. So that's the flip that I'm willing to take the risk on. You know what I'm saying? Like
2 number ones. You drafted great tight ends. Everybody didn't do that. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't look for tight ends until it's too late.
Yeah, no, I got both of them. Laporta I got in 4, spent early on him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was excited because I had him last year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my guy. I want him. 4th round? Come here, man. Come play with me, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Who you going for in this matchup? In Dallas. And are they all right? If they lose and go 0-3, the Ravens, and go 0-3, are they out of playoff contention?
no, hell no. They can win 10 in a row. It's the Ravens.
They got a very tough schedule coming up.
Yeah, but it's the Ravens.
Nobody's out of playoff contention this early. Not even the Panthers.
Yeah.
Depending on
They
their
look horrendous,
man. Like,
but you know what's funny, man? I think this was right there on the edge. But Dallas don't really got much right now, and I think it's hard to win with just CD Lamb, like you said earlier, and they ain't really figured it out yet. So I think the Ravens come into town, and I think Dallas got a lot of work to do. Even though, man, it's hard 2 in a row at home.
how's the Ravens? Oh, they follow up next week with the Giants. Easy win for them. Then they go to Steelers. Then they go to the Lions. Then they go to the 49ers. Then they go to the Falcons.
Yeah.
They can't take this out of the Ravens, man. But if they do,
let's
see the Ravens. Ravens on the other hand.
Yeah, the Cowboys ain't put together yet. I'm going with the Ravens, man. They look a little bit better.
Give me the Ravens. They ain't going 0-3.
Yeah. Ravens, play the Cowboys.
And the Cowboys look like shit. And that's just what it is.
In Baltimore next week. Then they go to the Bengals. And then the Commanders and Bucks. So, all right, it's going to be a little thing right now. They play a division game after the Bills, and that's going to be a challenge right there. That's going to be a big game. It's going to be right here on BangnACES. But let's get back to what I was talking about. All right, so y'all all going Ravens?
Yep.
Let's see Charles. What Charles went? Oh, he went Dallas. Ooh. On a limb, Sir Charles. On a limb. Okay. Okay. I like that. Sir Charles on a limb, y'all. I don't really see him on a limb too much. Then we go Battle of the West, 49ers and the Rams. Both depleted. But I think the Rams are a little more depleted than 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers are going to beat their ass. That's how I feel. The Rams look like crap on defense, and they got nothing on offense right now.
They're going to start 0-3. That's crazy. They had a close game against the Lions in opening week.
I mean, it's a divisional matchup.
Yeah.
And you expect it to be a little tougher, but I don't think they got it.
49ers don't have Debo, Kittles, CMC. It's 3 of them. Debo, Kittles, and CMC. So Ayuk ain't been playing that well.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right tomorrow.
What about Jawan Jennings?
He's gonna be all right too.
Okay.
Jordan Mason going eat. Checkdowns. He gonna be this. He gonna be George Kittle tomorrow.
Okay. I like that.
I got a question for y'all. Listen to this. Hold on. Let me get in there. Would you play Jordan Mason or Jordan Mason versus the Rams or Devin Achane versus Seattle or Jahmyr Gibbs versus Arizona? You got to pick 2.
Jordan Mason and Jahmyr. That's crazy because Achane is no joke, but I think they're gonna stack against him because that's all they got to me. Like, I don't know. That's a good one.
Problem, bro. Problem.
It's Mason and Achane.
You'll take Achane?
Yes. Dallas is going to lean on they have to lean on their running backs. I mean, not Dallas, Miami. Miami's going to have to lean on them.
On both of them, right?
And he already touches the ball a lot.
Yeah.
And Gibbs is going up against Arizona, who is pretty tough against the run.
Well, that's and nothing against Jahmyr Gibbs, but he's in a 50-50 right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Sharing the rock.
And you never know when there's going to be one of those games because it's going to happen to both of them where somebody's going to go off and the other guy's not.
Yeah.
That's not happening with Achane and it ain't happening with Mason. That's my way of thinking in this 3
volume. You're such a volume. I love you.
Yeah,
such a volume guy.
He consistent, that's for sure.
Yeah.
18th ranked defense for the Cardinals. Yeah.
They rank 9 against the run, though.
Yeah, probably Achane and all right. That took me.
Who ranks 9 against the run?
Arizona. Quietly, Arizona been playing really good football, bro.
Yeah, but there's a reason why the 49ers can lose a CMC and not feel it.
100%.
Second
plug and play offense.
Offense.
It's their whole line.
That helps. That helps tremendously. You ain't lying.
By far and away, the best offensive line in the game.
Everybody going 49ers here?
I am.
Yeah.
You said they're gonna whoop the Rams out. You better be going 49ers.
The Rams are just too weak. Everybody's hurt, man. Everybody.
Yeah. They decimated. Yeah. Except for Stafford, he's a slinger. But who he's
I mean,
slinging,
you know,
I don't know. Could be anybody. All right. Who we playing for this from the Rams? Do you play anybody?
Kyron and DeMarcus
Parkinson.
probably.
Marcus Robinson.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's probably it for me.
Nothing for Parkinson's.
Nah, I ain't. Yeah, no, I ain't. They talk about a scary tight end.
Yeah, but they don't have nobody else to throw the ball to. I think I had a bunch of targets right now. Like, but can they move the ball? And that's the thing, you know, with them. McVay got his work cut out for him, especially against the 49ers. Yikes. Yeah, I'll go on 49ers too. Moving on to the next game. The Lions, we just talking about Gibbs versus the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, second-ranked offense. Right now, through 2 weeks, 69 total points and 18th ranked defense. Like you said, 9th against the run. Ooh, can the Lions get this dub, or are they taking another L? Wow, right? This is one of those games because Kyler been playing well, and the Lions, you know, they give up a lot of yardage, man. They're giving up a lot of yardage in the secondary. They're not looking as dominant as they looked last year, man. You think people got their number, or they just been playing risky ball?
I don't know. It's hard to call it, but yeah, they ain't been playing as good as last year. Amon-Ra really ain't been a factor.
The Lions 14th.
Yeah, he was. But that was only week 1. He had over 100 yards last week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, a lot of targets last week.
Yeah, like 11 catches for like 100, almost 120, something like that.
Yep.
Okay.
And did they win though?
No, they lost.
They lost
20-16.
Yeah. Offense Lions are wow. Wait, where are you? Wow. I don't see them.
Damn, man, yo, I am hurting at running back. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What you want to give up, man?
Yo, Mixon and Pacheco are both out. I gotta play Javonte Williams. Ew.
Oh man. And you just tore him up in the critique. He gonna
bro.
you.
Wow.
Kylo. Wow.
Oh, I might go get this guy.
All right, so you're going for on this Lions game, and who you play from the Lions side at least? Amon-Ra. You play both the running backs if you got them.
Yeah.
Do you play Laporta? Do you play? Who's the other receiver? He looked like he was doing good. He's probably due up this week.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah, Jameson Williams. Do you play him?
Yeah. Not happily though.
What's his name? Jared Goff. Right? Mr. Goff. What y'all think about him, man? Is he the real
mediocre so far?
Yeah, he needs to step up and play better football, man. He got the squad. He needs to step up and play better football, man.
He was top 10 all year last year. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, last year. But the
Yeah,
first
we're only 2 games into this year. It hasn't.
horrible.
They're 1-1. How can it be horrible? They had a tough matchup last week against the Bucks,
I had a tough matchup the first week
and first week too. Like
against the
I
Rams.
I
He
don't know how much better the
pulled
Goff
that
could be,
game.
honestly.
He pulled that game out against the Rams, but they should have lost that game. Stafford messed that up. You know what I mean? It was close. It was down to the wire. I mean, actually, it went to OT, didn't it?
With the overtime, yeah.
Yeah. And that running back was really been helping him. But he just got to play better. He didn't look that well last week to me. But coach took the blame. As a coach. Bad call, play call. He called it out. I respect that. You know what I mean? As opposed to Sirianni pointing fingers and stuff and not going in the locker room after and making them have a team meeting and all of that, like in week two. Like, you know what I mean? So I like the Lions coach. I just don't know. I think teams is really bringing their best when they play the Lions. And the Cardinals is airing it out, bruh. They airing it out. They airing it out. Let's see, though.
Where is it?
It's in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arizona at home.
Half?
Oh, give me Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going Lions here. See if they can beat the Cardinals. Take a risk on the fly. And then we got the Sunday night football game. Bases boy, Patty Mahomes taking on Kirk Cousins, coming off a late win this week. What y'all think about this game right here? That's Patty all day. Beat the Falcons up. They playing in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going Patty. I'm sorry.
No base going with Patty. No base going with Patty.
Yeah, I gotta go Chiefs too. Okay.
I don't think the Falcons can really hold Patty, man. Like they don't have a run game though. So
Who don't have a running game?
the Chiefs. They did sign Kareem Hunt, but does he
He
play?
don't start. He ain't playing.
Yeah, they
It's
signed him to the
Carson
practice
Steele.
squad.
How good a Carson Steele you think gonna be?
I don't know. Neither do Kansas City. That's what they're gonna find out.
That's a risk play for me this week. I got Carson Steele burning. Let's see what happens. See if we get some volume. Patty gonna throw.
You're playing him?
Yeah. I got injuries too, bro. I got injuries too.
I know it's so bad, man.
Yo, I got mad injuries. Wide receivers injured. Running backs injured. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, so what?
It's hard out here in these running back streets.
But I'll double check tonight after I get off and see if I really want to stick with that. But yeah, I took a risk play with him because I feel like he's gonna get some volume, and I don't know what he can do. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
P-Ron, you can get P-Ron.
Oh yeah, that's right. P-Ron out there. You think he'll get volume though? He's more like a third down back.
Well, all their touches are going to go up with Pacheco out.
Right.
And P-Ron's the passing guy.
Yeah, he is. This what scared me about Steele is he was a fullback in college, bro. Like, how you get a halfback role? He was a fullback in college. How many touches you was getting like at the fullback role? Like, it's like, oh, that's scary. When I read that, I was like, whoa.
He'll be good in pass protection, which will keep him on the field.
Right. And then goal line touches. That's why I really put him And you know, Patty will get in the red zone all the time. So that's what I'm looking at.
Nobody's worried about that.
Everybody going Chiefs here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I have so many dudes hurt. It is depressing.
I'm trying not to decimate my team with that wire stuff, but everybody
Bro,
getting hurt. It's like, whoa.
yo, Evan Ingram, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Isaiah Pacheco, Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, the list gets bigger. David Njoku, T.J. Hawkinson.
All good guys too. All great guys.
Why are you holding on
and
the
then-
Hawk? You still got
and then-
4 weeks before
So
you
Charles, who you going for? Chiefs or Falcons?
And they all killing me right now.
No, so Charles, you still with us, buddy?
He's in my IR spot, basically.
Yeah, I got it.
So he's not taking up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If he was on my bench, yeah, he'd probably have to go.
Yeah. I'm just and it depends on what league, because in our league you could get away with it, but in Uncle Marky's league, man, it's more different.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you got to really decide, is that dude worthy to hold on to or not? You know what I mean?
I hate
I got
that
Cooper
shit,
Kupp
bro.
over there, and that I'm annoyed about it. But you know what? Like he said, it forces you to think and choose. I agree with you. You know how I feel. But without it, it's true. It literally forces you to decide, like, is he worthy to hold on to or not? Like, he just cut Tua because it ain't worthy. In that league, you just got to do what you got to do.
Fuck that. What it forces you to do is make a decision you shouldn't have to. That's what it's forcing you to do.
It might make you drop a person that you ain't want to drop, you know what I mean? Or trade a person that you ain't want to trade, you know what I mean? So it puts you in a position. Who you playing out of these games, though, man? Chiefs and Falcons.
Well, on the Chiefs side of the ball, Patty goes without question.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, the running backs, I would say wait, but Bang is saying drop Carson Steele, so drop Carson Steele in the flex. And then wide receivers, you got Rasheed Rice, Worthy. That's probably it on the receivers.
Play them both.
Yeah.
What about the Falcons?
And then Kelsey, I'm a little nervous about Kelsey, but you drafted him so high again. You got to play him. Plus, he's a stud.
You got to play him. No Checo. Look for the studs to go off and foundate the team. That's high honors for Patty Mahomes, looking close to having a 300-yard game in this game. I don't think the Falcons will be able to withstand, but they did.
I don't know. Kirk Cousins ain't scared of nobody, boy.
Yeah, I'm talking about defensive side of the ball. They couldn't stop the Eagles for a little while last week, but then they stopped them late in the game. So it was like, what the heck going on? But it was a lucky stop. Who you play from the Falcons side?
Bijan, Drake, and Pitts. And Mooney, because they're going to need to throw the ball.
Yeah, I think so, too. They got to throw.
So Mooney would be like a great flex play, in my opinion.
And he looks for Mooney. But London, man. What's going on with London? New guy on your team, man. You playing him this week?
Yeah, he's in the starting lineup, man.
In the starting lineup? Oh,
your boy got to go, bro. He got to go.
Hey. Traded J.K. Dobbins for him.
Yeah, I felt like it was necessary.
At least you playing him, because if you had J.K. Dobbins, you should have been playing J.K. Dobbins.
I wouldn't have been though. He would have been on the bench and that.
On the bench, and he's been killing
But, I
it.
mean, I don't have room for Jameer Gibbs, bro.
That's league leading yardage, bro. Like, how you got him on your bench?
I don't have room for these guys. That's why I had to move. You know what I mean? I got more. I'm just saying, like, running backs, that's not a problem on my team. Just want to throw that out there. If anybody's in need of a running back because of injuries or anything, you know what I'm saying?
You motherfucker, you.
He trying to get it, boy.
Just throwing that out there.
Trying to get us in desperation mode, huh?
And now, if somebody needs to make a move, I'm right here, B. I'm right here trying to help you help yourself, So, I told y'all runners, B. Runners. Runners is the most valuable part of fantasy because they are scarce.
Yeah, that depends on what your team record is.
Fact. 100%. Runners.
Matter of fact, that in that league where you got all these runners, what's your record?
Oh, I'm 0-2.
Oh.
But I started out last year 0-5 and won the chip. So there's no panic mode. I'm not stressing. I'm not none of that right at the moment. Like, I don't scramble to the wire. None of that. For tight end, for QB, for runner, for wide receiver. Any one of my guys from my bench could start on your team at the moment. And I didn't even talk. I'm 0-2, so I don't really got much to talk about. But
I don't know about that. You got one guy on your bench that can start on my team right now.
Please.
I'm dead serious.
Please.
Kareem Hunt's not starting for anybody, literally. Yeah. And Jerome Ford, no.
Yeah, well, Jerome Ford is holding the spot.
I still start Javonte over him right now.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, hell no.
Man, have you seen Javonte Williams play football?
Yeah, bro, he's been absolutely trash. But Jerome Ford ain't been,
He's serviceable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you though that neither one of them. But if you need one of them, they're right there.
I could pick up Deontay Foreman off the wire and play him.
Yeah. He might fall in the end zone.
Let's see. What would you take?
Let's move to the Monday night early game, which would be right here. I'll probably start that on that game. Base's other boy, Josh Allen, home against the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence looking shitty this year so far. Josh Allen looking good. Bills defense looking good. Are they going to give Trevor Lawrence hell? Monday Night Football, or can Trevor Lawrence shock the world and beat Josh Allen?
Please.
Yeah, I doubt that.
That's almost a disrespectful statement. You heard Josh Allen's feelings.
Don't see that happening.
Yeah, Papa City, wherever it's happening, it doesn't even matter.
Nah,
Jacksonville has looked. Yeah, on Monday night, prime time, Papa City.
James Cook and them. James Cook. Who will you start from the Bills?
James Cook, Josh Allen.
That's it.
That's it. No Shakur. No.
Yeah. Nope. I mean, you know what? Shakur might have a good game actually, and Keon Coleman can have a good game. And yep, nope, nope. I don't want none of them pass catchers. I don't even want Dalton Kincaid, man. Go ahead, give him back. Trash. Josh Allen running in touchdowns. Like I can't even throw the ball to you guys. Nope. Josh Allen, James Cook.
Shit. What Jags you playing? Have
You're
ATN?
gonna be definitely you're playing ATN.
Gabe Davis? No.
It
If you have to, you got injuries.
is a revenge game. It is. I'll just this is my third one of the night. I'm pointing it out. It is a revenge game.
It is a revenge game. Yep. For Gaby.
But
Gabi.
Brian Thomas, you want to get that guy into your lineups. He's a flex play.
I know y'all won't give him up. Neither one of y'all. Goodness gracious.
What you wanna give me, man? What you wanna give me, bro? Hold on. Wait, let me go look at your team. Hold on.
Give you Alec Pierce.
Whoa, come on, man. The disrespect, bro. I got a potential superstar. You give me a potential bump. Come on, man. Josh Downs come back in the lineup. Michael Pittman healthy. Alec Pierce disappears.
That's a third string wide receiver.
Brian Thomas Jr. He's the best wide receiver on their football team. You know it.
Okay.
The other ones are on the wire right now. Go get them guys if you think they're good.
Okay. He scored a touchdown.
Oh, Christian Kirk's not.
Yeah, like you wilding.
What? I'll take a
Christian
picture,
Kirk,
bro.
Christian Kirk ain't on no wire. Not in our league.
Hold on. Player, wide receivers.
Fuck out of here. There's no way.
He ain't boxing them out. Not yet.
Hold on. Go into my uncle's league. Go into wide receiver and tell
Which
me
one?
Gabe Davis and Christian Kirk ain't the top two wide receivers right now on the wire.
Which
You
one?
can tell me, bro.
Which one?
The Payne, first and goal. Play with me, B. I don't be lying, B. I be winning.
Oh, this is surprising. It really is. So is Cortland Sutton. Holy shit.
Oh man.
Brandon Cooks, there's fucking like 3 rounds of receivers on this day. Waiver wire.
Bro. Don't nobody want those guys, bro.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Jags to upset the Bills.
Oh my God, what is this dude doing?
Gabe Davis
giving points away,
baby.
Yeah, Gabe Davis is gonna lead the Jags to victory.
No, it's gonna be legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only said 2 names over there. 2 names.
It don't matter. Those 2 names are gonna annihilate.
Yeah, maybe.
There's no maybe. There's no maybe.
We'll see.
Roll it.
We got the 8-15. I'm on a limb, by the way, and on that one, as everybody knows. That's the only game this week so far. 8-15 game. Commanders take on the Bengals. Jaden Daniels, no passing touchdowns, but I think he has 2 rushing touchdowns on the season in 2 weeks. They 1-1, I believe. Can they beat the Bengals? Joe Burrow for 0-2. Yikes.
No.
I went Bengals in here just to go early. Who do you play in these games? Jamar Chase and Burrow, that's it. T. Higgins back.
I believe he is.
Okay, so you gotta play Higgs if he back. They gotta win. They gotta win. They in a must win. They in a must win. They played a little better last week. Joe Burrow looked like he was here for the fray. Who you play from the Commanders?
Man. Brian Robinson,
Yes. Yes.
Zach Ertz.
Wow. Zach Ertz, huh?
Yeah, I guess Terry McLaurin.
Hasn't really done much, but yeah, I
No.
guess number one target. Anybody else? Eckler? No? Okay.
I mean, I'd play him in the flex if I had to.
And they sharing the rock, right? But Robinson. Charles.
Boom, 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 boom. The Bengals. Yeah, Burrow gonna spank these boys.
Man, if Jalen could come in the league and beat Joe Burrow in the first meeting, that would be interesting. But I'm going Bengals in this game as well. And that was the final call on that. Now I can open up my league. That's about miscellaneous, guys.
I'll be deploying no kicker this week.
A new kicker?
No kicker.
No kicker. Oh,
no kicker.
Oh, really?
No.
0-2 and you deploying no kicker?
Oh no, this is the one where I'm 1-1 and I don't think I'm gonna lose again all year.
Okay. What do y'all think about Kenneth Walker still hurt, right? So
right.
Yeah. I already said yes to Alec Pierce. What about Lad McConkey? Bucky Irvin for the Tampa Bay Bucks. People need to put him in. Is that a good play or no? He doesn't get enough touches yet.
He got a lot last week. It's a lot to ask, though.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask. I agree. What about Hunter? Oh, Hunter and we already played. Never mind. We said yes to Carson Steele. Marvin Harrison's a go. What about Madison? Is he getting any touches for the Vegas? Gus Edwards. We already said yes. Shaheed, Quentin Johnston. Are these good plays for guys if they need a person plug? Or no? Leave them on your bench.
I mean, I got Quentin Johnston. I'm not starting him yet, but if you don't have it and you need to start him, he looked good last week. they're not really throwing the football over there too much, but he looked good for when they was, and no one else has yet over there. So I like him. I don't know, McConkey. I might still be a wait and see.
Deontay Wicks, Romeo Dobbs, Hubbard.
Nah, not unless Love is playing.
Okay. All guaranteed on if Love plays. What about the backup for Pittsburgh running back?
Warren.
No, he's not getting enough touches. I seen him get 8 touches last week, so I just was wondering if he's going up the list or going down.
I don't know, man. Every year it's the same thing with that guy.
Warren, that's what I'm talking about. Khalil Herbert, Wandale Robinson, Rona Dunze. No.
I'd say no to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
What about Kareem Hunt?
Just not seeing the ball.
Kareem
Kareem Hunt. He's still
He's
on the practice squad.
Yeah.
All right, so he won't. He ain't even active yet.
He's a stash right now. That's all he is right now at the moment.
100%.
Okay.
It might not even be all that good at once. He really wasn't that good when he was on the field last. But only good thing about him is that he's on that, he's on a great offense.
The last time he was good, it was that offense.
What about Chase Brown?
Nah, he was real good in Cleveland. Real good for years.
Not after he left there. He didn't do shit after he left Kansas City.
Oh, we didn't mention.
But he was never a starter. He was always a backup. And he had to miss a whole year. He came in and he was a backup. But he was one of the best backups in football to have. Because he was valuable regardless. Him and Chubb tore the league up one season or 2 seasons back to back, actually. Then he became kind of suspect.
What about Dotson?
He wasn't that good.
Jahan Dotson?
Yeah, with A.J. Brown out.
Yeah, no. He didn't do nothing last week.
Okay. Chase Brown, the running back for Cincinnati.
He ain't do nothing yet either. He's a drop.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, he's waiver wire right now.
Yeah, I just dropped him.
He's done absolutely nothing.
Yep, that's Zach Morris backfield.
Okay. You said yes to Eckler, maybe in a flex. Dribble is off the hook right now. He definitely should be in a starting lineup. Deontay Johnson, if you got room to put him in a flex because of volume. Lloyd is still hurt. What about Mr. Dortch from Arizona?
He could be good.
Jacoby Myers.
No.
Christian Kirk.
No. Leave a wire beat.
Oh man.
I'm not lying, bro.
I guess people are still gonna have Caleb on their rosters, but should you be sitting Caleb down and picking up Aaron Rodgers, Gardner Minshew, or something that?
You could cut Caleb Williams.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I probably would right now until he shows me something. I would probably cut him. I can't believe people drafted him.
Well, you was hoping.
Yeah, hoping. Jerry Jeudy.
Trash.
No, nobody should have him in a flex. We already said Mari Cooper is not the guy. Like,
I wouldn't.
Okay, fair enough. And I think that's it, man. I went through everything, man. Let me look at the waiver. Let me see the players.
Yeah, go to wide receiver and go see your two
What about
guys,
Justice Hill?
Gabe Davis and Christian Kirk. What about him?
So
He's
anybody
not a roster spot.
thinking about no roster spot? Rico
Not for
Dotto.
me. Stash.
Stash. Okay.
But that backfield in Dallas is going to be ugly and messy all season. I feel that's why he's not on my bench already. To be honest.
With Addison out, what about Jalen Naylor?
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, maybe as like a stash, I wouldn't be like playing him. Jawan Jennings, you could pick up off the wire and start. Though. He's
Yeah.
gonna be all right. He already been balling.
Yeah.
And he always ball out when one of them other dudes is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Always. He's a great number 3. He's like Tyler Boyd. Remember Tyler Boyd in Cincinnati? He was great. Whenever Chase or Higgins is out, here come Boyd, fantasy relevant for the week. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
real. Like it was funny. It's real.
Should
And where
people
is he now? Somewhere doing nothing.
should people be trying to stash Mike Williams, Mac Hollins, and those guys, those type guys, Jalen Polk? Should they be
Hey,
stashed?
I don't want nobody from the Patriots. The but Mike Williams, I mean, I ain't really feeling that either. He get 1 or 2 targets this week?
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
drop
I ain't feeling
one
that.
touchdown.
That's a run first offense, bro.
Rodgers put it right in his hands. He dropped it in
Brees,
the zone.
Brees Hall and Braylon Allen are gonna run over the league, bro. I really feel that. Like Aaron Rodgers, we're having to fear who Aaron Rodgers is just only opens up more lanes for these guys.
What about Kyle Juszczyk with all the injuries the 49ers have? They used
Bro,
to
have
use
you
him.
been watching Jordan Mason run all over the place, bro?
Yeah, but Juszczyk got red zone touches with CMC.
Yeah, but like
So you don't think he gonna? They hurt. They decimated, bro. Like
not really, bro. Like,
okay,
okay, they lost Debo. So what? They got Jawan Jennings. Oh, they lost CMC. So what? They got Jordan Mason. Like the team is plug and play. Whoever's the next man up is gonna look almost as good as the other guy.
okay.
For real, like it's the
They don't
way
have
that
another.
team operates.
They don't have another Devo on that team though.
No, Debo is special, bro. But Jawan Jennings is fine.
That's why I'm
You know what I'm
asking
saying?
about a backup running back because let's not act like the 49ers haven't been running Debo at the running back position to give Mason some breathing room.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I don't see that making
Yeah,
Juice Check any more valuable.
yeah.
He's
Like
still used the same way, pretty much.
Okay.
he's good at blocking. He's gonna block more because George Kittle ain't there. So he'll be on the field a little more blocking. But and maybe he'll catch a touchdown. It's possible. He does it, twice a year.
It's
Sometimes what, 3, 4 times a year. Yeah, no, I don't even want that guy on my team. You know? But that's how I feel about Carson Steele, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong for the way everybody else is going crazy. He kind of plays like you, like Kyle. So maybe he's off Scott. I don't know. We're gonna find out this week.
yeah, we're gonna
Cool.
find out.
I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? If he looks like Braylon Allen, that dude was giving hits, bro. I love running backs like that, bro. That's Earl Campbell shit. Put his head down, crush the linebacker. Don't come up through the hole anymore. Standing up, looking at him like the nerve of you trying to tackle me, little man. Please. he was getting blasted. Boom, and just looking at him like, little man, get off me, bro. Bro, I am so excited about the Jets run game this year, bro. Everybody stay healthy all season. Let's talk about these Jets a little more, huh? Everybody else is excited as me about these Jets?
I am. I saw, I see Conklin dropped a couple of touchdowns this week.
Oh, he did good. He's still Conklin's like a great you need somebody put him in type guy for next week, obviously. But he did his thing this week, and he did his thing the week one. And you could see that he's gonna be a part of the offense. And it's good because they need pass catchers.
Right.
Like, yeah. The offense looked good on the whole.
Do I even want to stream this defense?
You don't want to stream it. Who are they?
I'm about to drop the damn Cowboys against the Baltimore, so I'm gonna look. Let me see. It's Houston, New Orleans against Philly, Arizona against Detroit.
I'll tell you, the Cowboys don't look as menacing as last year. That's for certain.
No, they don't.
What's that all about, Boosie? Who they missing?
Tony Pollard. That's the only difference. Tony Pollard. That's the only difference.
No, that's the offense. I'm talking about defense. What the hell happened to their defense?
They ran up against the Saints.
Who's just clicking right now.
Yeah, they still had. I mean, their defense is still.
They kind of neutralized Michael Parsons' rush, bro. Like,
from a fantasy perspective, their defense is still very good, actually.
Yeah.
Against Lamar and the Ravens, they gonna get ran on and passed on. I don't know. I was thinking about going with Kansas City against Atlanta.
Not a bad call.
What happened?
That's not a bad call. Kansas City been playing real well.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was
It's
looking
Atlanta though. Atlanta
Texas against Minnesota or Kansas City against Atlanta.
I don't know. Minnesota been looking good too. That's scary. Who you got? Dallas versus the Ravens? Yeah, that's scary too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Houston against Minnesota. Minnesota looks good, but I just think, yeah, I'm gonna probably go with Houston. Let's go. Get out of here. Nah. I'm ready to go in that league. Now let's go in the other league and see what we're looking at. Oh, they played already. Oh, I got the Jet defense in that league. They balled out too. 7 sacks and a fumble. That's why I went with Dallas, because I figured they had the upfront rush to get multiple sacks in the game. I would have went with the Steelers. But I went with Dallas because of Michael Parsons and them. But And then Diggs was back for the interceptions and all that, but just been quiet over there for now. I watched they had their best week this week. But yeah, that's it for me, fellas. That's it for me. That's what y'all got. Anything y'all want to say?
Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow then.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow
Salute.
night. Salute, Sir Charles. Thanks for coming in, riding out. The picks are done. Thanks for calling me up and all that, making sure I came on, putting that pressure on. Keeping it true. Salute to Moose for coming in, Bass for coming in, my co-host, and salute to you, the fan. You know this is BangnACES live and direct sport commentary, live with your host Bang, Bass, and Have.
Yeah.
We got a nice day of football coming tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. Get excited, bro. It's gonna be greatness tomorrow.
I'm just a little tired. I had a late client tonight, so
Yeah, I got first thing in the morning showings, man. So let me take my butt to bed. Yeah, have a good one, man. Salute.
Bass. Salute, Bass. With that said, I'm gonna get out of here too. You guys, thank y'all for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. And join the commentary. See y'all next week for start, sits, picks, and dribbles for shits and giggles. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock for primetime game. And live on BangnACES, live and direct, the Ball Sport Commentary Network. And y'all already know. Bang!
So hyper. I went straight to a pair of dickies right after my diapers. I ain't no lie. Till the day my life expires, I'ma give it to you. What a nigga. Like I ran a river through you.
Yeah. Did you do some what? Don't get me wrong and spit about it. Yeah. Throw your hands up. I wanna know something though. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. So where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga wrong, heard the flow. Third for show, bite the hand that feeds you, deserve the choke.